Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. This weekend, we say goodbye to 2021, yay, and hello to 2022. Oh, let's see what happens. So this weekend's reading will be for December 31st, and then we will go into January 1st and January 2nd, 2022. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, kind of feeling which cards I wanted to use. Of course, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot for the main message. I think we're going to go old school and just pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot card. We will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, we're going to do a little bit of an overview, an overreading type of introduction type of reading. Not quite sure where I'm going. I do know that my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards want to come on out and play. Yeah, too. My Radley Valentine, Guardian Angels, and I think we might go into some of the traditional tarot, the Ryder Tarot. Couple of things about this. Now, remember, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Oh, take a moment. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help keep me going, and I thank you so much. Let's see. A couple of things I want to talk about, and I'm looking at my little list here. So we have our Happy New Year, January 1st. Happy New Year. So many things to be thankful for in 2021. The fact that we got through it, that's one thing to be very, very thankful for. I want to thank all of you for all of your support. You don't know how much you mean to me. And, I do read your comments. It's been such a hectic last quarter that I haven't been able to get on to answer, but I do read your comments, and I want to thank you. I want to thank all the people that have come for personal readings, and I want to thank people who have supported me or supported my channel through my PayPal. I never asked that of you, and it's such a surprise and a delight when that happens. So thank you very, very much. Now, January 1st, Happy New Year. Capricorn is trining Uranus. Now, Capricorn is a very interesting energy, very earthbound, of course. It's the goat fish, actually. So it is earthbound. It can, climb into places. Capricorn can get itself out of stuck areas. I never really worry about Capricorn with money. And I do find that Capricorns have a very sensitive, caring heart. Now, the other thing, the flip side of Capricorn is if you do them dirty, they can be very, they can be very cold, they can be very precision, and they can go after you like anything. So we've got these two sides of Capricorn, and many of that's for us too. But then we have Uranus. Now, trining means that they're in a good position with each other. Uranus is the planet where you expect the unexpected. It's been in Taurus, so that's an earthbound energy too. Uranus is also it can be a little bit of a troublemaker, can be the one that brings out, the one that you invite to a party and then brings out the secrets, and you're like, oh no, what do we have to do? Uranus can just uncover everything. Uranus has a very revolutionary type of energy too. So Uranus, again, with Capricorn, it kind of depends on where Capricorn's going to be. Are they going to be in their caring, loving side, or are they going to be on that ruthless, no, we need to make things, we need to make things better. Not quite sure. Now, the new moon in Capricorn occurs on the 2nd, and this is at 2:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so new moons are about new starts, new beginnings, new seasons. Again, it depends on what Capricorn's going to be doing, how Capricorn itself is going to be feeling for us with this Uranus, influence. Is Uranus kind of poking the bear a little bit, or I should say the goat? Is Uranus poking the goat? Is Uranus trying to say, come on, let's cause a scene, let's cause a ruckus? We'll see. Now, we also have Mercury entering Aquarius on the 2nd, and it's 2:10 also a.m. If I put that in right. So Mercury, communication, it's also about electronics, and Uranus has a lot of electronic, rulings also. Uranus can do some things with your electronics and some discoveries too. So Mercury also has a very strong karmic energy. Now that's entering into Aquarius. To me, Aquariuses are very, very focused, I want the truth, I want the truth, you tell me the truth. And so Mercury being communications can be very strong with what they need to know. It's not necessarily tactful, but it will be said. Things will be said. Now, so we have that going on for this weekend. We'll come back to that when we're doing the cards, just to see what the cards have to say with that. The thing is, though, Mercury will be going retrograde on the, on the 14th. So we are starting that shadow of retrograde. So when we start the shadow of retrograde, there's a lot, there's the pre-shadow and there is the after shadow. 14 days before, 14 days after. So that is when a lot of karmic energy is stirred up. So let's see. This could be a very wild weekend. It could be a very wild beginning of the year for us. Let's go ahead and just kind of pull some cards and see what we have going here now. Okay, now let's go on. Now, John Holland was very clear. I mean, these cards were very clear that they wanted to come in. I love these cards. You know I do. The only reason that I don't use them more is that they're not a full tarot deck. Yeah, they don't have tens or court cards. So let's see what we've got going on for 2022. Let me just kind of do a little, Crown chakra coming out. 7, divine energy, divine number, sometimes divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. Crown chakras, if you know anything about chakras, there are many throughout your body, but there are the 7 main ones. I look at, there's the crown, there is the third eye, there is the throat, there is the heart, and I look at these as like the supernatural ones, and then again there's the heart, and then there is the solar plexus, the sacral, and then the root or the base, and these are more of the natural. So the crown is your connection with higher power, is the connection, your spirituality, how you are connecting. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a time where it's like, oh, please, higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, whoever that is for you, that there could be, it also could be, again, that divine intervention, that divine interference. Okay, let's see what we've got going. We'll pull 3 total cards for this one and see how this all works out. Okay, second card is the waiting game. So we have a 7, we have a 2. Choices, decisions, coming together. So things are waiting. So things are not necessarily coming out right the way they need to be. Sometimes we just have to be patient through this time. Okay, next card is passion ignited. Interesting with this because the passion, now here we have the green, which kind of indicates your heart chakra, passion united. We had the one, new beginning, new start. There's a lot of, a lot of things happening. There's a lot of hope here. So something's here, a lot of hope, but we still have to be patient as we get through this time. Okay, let's go on. And we said this one would be next. Let's go on and see my Ryder deck. Wait, Ryder deck. Let's see. Oops. Oh, 5. 5 of swords. So now we have the 5. 5s are change. Swords have air energy. It is our Aquarius, which Mercury's going into Aquarius, and then we're going to be going into Aquarius on, I think it's the 19th. So Aquarius energy, and Saturn. Don't forget Saturn. We are almost in the midway point with Saturn. is a big player with this. Okay, so that's also Gemini. It's also Libra. Thought processes, making plans. I always look at this one. When I see this card, I feel like this is sneaky snake. I don't necessarily like the look on that person's face. I mean, yes, leaving a couple for each of them, but taking a little bit more than what he might need. But I feel like there's kind of a glee, like ha, 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 ha. So just kind of beware of whatever it is that's going to be sneaky snake with this. Now let's go on. We're going to pull another card, one more card, and see where we're at with this. The Hierophant. Okay, we have that 5 energy again. Now you know with that, the Hierophant is very traditional, has a lot of government energy, has a lot of the business of religion energy. You know, sometimes it is to look into more traditional manner, traditional ways. Sometimes it's also to break away from traditional ways. So there's something sneaky snake and something to do with the Hierophant. So I would just say, you know, there's just some, you know, I'm going to let you read between those lines. There's just some interesting energies between those two. They are both 5s. So there, that all says change, change, change. Now 5 also has the meaning of providing grace. Okay, and grace is kind of getting a pass when we really don't deserve it. Okay, so kind of like getting a second chance when we don't necessarily deserve a second chance. So let's see what we have now with the guardian angels. And this is really more kind of for our weekend here. Here we go. The 4 of Thought. Now this kind of goes along with that too. 4s are about, you know, stability, organization, also leadership. Thought is again our air energy, and this kind of goes along with the waiting game. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So there is a lot of good things happening. There is a lot of divine intervention. There is just be patient. There is passion ignited. There's a lot of hope coming here. We do need to watch out for sneaky snake. We do need to watch out for that Hierophant. The thing that the 4 of Thought is also telling you is it's time to take a rest. Let things kind of happen the way they need to happen. Meditate, connect with your higher power. You know, and that things will work out even better than what we necessarily think. Now, I am being called to my, what are these called again? I usually have my box right here, but anyway, you know what these are. Well, maybe you don't, because I can't remember. The good tarot. And let's see, that card kind of flipped out, and this one flipped out here. So let's do this. 6 of Fire. 6 of Fire is about victory. Fire energy, this is our Leo, Sagittarius, our Aries. 6, the number of man, the energies we put into something. And this is victory. We ride into victory. So it does look like the weekend is going to have some interesting, possibly surprises. Wait it out, be patient. Know that the divine, the higher power has this, is in control. It does look like it's going to, now, you know, our passions, you know, we're very passionate about many, many things, but this looks like it's a good passion. Watch out for these 5s. Watch out for sneaky snake. Watch out for Hierophant, or be aware of it. Be aware of these 2. Take a break. You know, you may want to just kind of, you know, commune with some nature, but overall, we ride into victory. Okay, so it is an interesting time. We will see what we will see, and I will post this as a separate video, the introduction, but I'll also put this on our, you know, as an introduction to the main videos too. Now, let's start our main videos. Hello, my Leos, and Happy New Year to you. Okay. Let's see how this weekend is going to be for you. I do feel like there's a lot of letting go energy here, and there's a lot of welcoming the new, and also we need to make sure that we stay very, very positive. Yes, Uranus is still going to be messing with our jobs and our career and our money situation, but I think that when it goes positive, that things are going to start I'm positive. When it goes direct, things are going to start working out in the more positive. It's kind of like saying, okay, this is where we want you to be. You're kind of finding your way. We're still, because I'm a Leo too, we're still finding our way. And now I do think that there will be more of a settled energy, even though it's Uranus. Okay, let's see what we have. Now, let go of the anger, let go of the past, let go. Now, yes, we don't want to necessarily forget the lessons we learn, but remember, forgiveness is about finding peace for us. It doesn't mean letting that person come back into your life or that situation, but it is about finding peace. And peace is a lot easier to live with than anger, whoever that is for. Here we go. First card, Awakening. Awakening is an interesting card. Now, this is looking at things from a different situation. This is a 12. 12 has that 1 energy, new beginnings, 10 energy, transition, and a 2 is choices, decisions. What do we do? Where, also it's about partnering too. This is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger, brings the divine message. So you could be hearing some news that you have to kind of go, huh, that's interesting. Now what am I going to do with that news? What am I going to do with what I know too? The awakening is also about an acceptance, accepting of a situation, accepting of accepting of something, kind of like, okay, this is how the reality of this is all about, and I have to accept what this is. Okay, but awakening is also looking at, like I said, looking at things differently, and then you can find a different answer, a different solution. Here we are. Awakening again, 12, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, but it's important to be yourself. So that's another thing. You don't necessarily have to be, you don't have to conform to be someone else, okay? You don't have to conform to someone else's standards either. Okay, so next card, reversed, Strength. Okay, 11. 1-1, new start, new beginning. Strength, sometimes this is because you have the strength, so this is something that's put on your shoulders because you are the strong one, my Leo. Sometimes it's something that you need to get the strength. You need to have to ask for strength. I don't like to ask for, there's a lot of things I don't like to ask for. I don't like to ask for patience. You're always told to wait. I don't ask for strength because then you are put into positions where you need strength. I ask for mercy. Hey, just mercy and kindness, okay? But strength, this is Archangel Ariel. This is pulling up your inner strength. This is also letting go of past resentments because that takes strength too. So this feels like this is going to be one of those really strong weekends. We're going to feel things very deeply. We're going to have to step up to a new level. This could also be one of those times where we have that ascension energy that Leos have been going through. This is great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion. So there is strength in forgiving also. Doesn't mean the person, like I said, doesn't mean the person has to come back into your life, but you can show compassion, or you can be compassionate. You don't have to show compassion, but you can be compassionate. It's like, maybe I know that like I know, but it doesn't mean, again, you have to come back into my life. Okay, next card is the Emperor. So you're the only one that has gotten 3 major arcana cards. Now, the Emperor is Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior that warrior archangel, the archangel that is the defender. The Emperor does have a lot of masculine divine energy to it. 4s are leadership, stability. It also has organization to it. The Emperor stands in his place. The Emperor is the ruler. The Emperor shows the leadership. So maybe you have to come out of a place. Maybe you've been kind of like, okay, I'll go with the flow. I can go with the flow. And you're pulled into a situation where you have to step up and actually be the leader. You have to step up, be the director. You have to be the one that takes charge of the situation, which could take some strength. But you have to do it with compassion. You have to do it with love. You have to do it with caring. It does not mean that you have to be, that you have to give in or compromise. but it is about you having to do what the right thing is. Ugh. Well, this isn't fun. Anyway, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Major arcana energy here, major strength here, major, but it's also, awakening is telling me you got to look at things a little bit differently. You may have to put your emotions aside. You may, like I said, you have to think about it logically. And again, you know, you have to think about it without the emotions. What is the right thing to do? I'm kind of getting the, I'm kind of getting the Knights of the Round Table type of energy here. You know, what was it, might for right? You know, they were doing what they had to do for the right thing. Okay, this one flipped. Let's see what this is. It is Raphael, but I don't know what it is. The 10 of Raphael. Okay, so 10s transition. 10, you know, so we know the ones, we know the 10s. Transitional energy. Raphael is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Fluid, emotional energy. This is also spiritual energy. This is a happy home. So whatever this is all about, it is for the betterment of your home. It is for the betterment of the people that you care about and the betterment of the people that you love. So it is, you know, there could be some protection of that. It could be some organization of that. You know, you're going to have to tell me, my Leos, what this all means to you, because this is really strong stuff. These three cards are extremely strong. But the 10 of Raphael is love and blessings, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So no, we're never able to just have to, you know, we can't just say, oh, I think I'm going to take off this weekend. It's never that, is it? Okay. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. Okay, so we have a 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, and a 1, 0. A lot of ones there. A lot of ones. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oops, that card's flying. Let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy? Lapis Lazuli. Okay, I just like saying that one. Prophetic dreams. Releasing anger. I could see the releasing anger from this. Serenity. Grace. I can see the grace in this. Grace is, you know, I think I said it in the intro, you know, grace is, you know, kind of given a second chance, giving, you know, the person may not deserve it, the situation may not deserve it, but you do it out of grace. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. A lot of strength and, I mean, a lot of strong energies. Happiness and blessings. Okay, my Leos, let me know, please. What does this all mean for you? Okay, Happy New Year again. My Leos, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Leos, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.